Hey, what's up guys? In today's video, we are going to learn uncontrolled components in ReactJS. In the previous video, we covered the concept of controlled components. If you are unfamiliar with it, you can watch it by clicking the link below. So friends, myself Muhammad Fahim Hassan and you are watching FindGap. Without any delay, let's start the video. So first of all, we will talk about the definition of uncontrolled components. Uncontrolled components are the components that are not controlled by React state, because when we work with controlled components, we control the form elements like input fields, text area, or maybe checkboxes. We sync them with React state, but in case of uncontrolled component, we do not do this. We access these elements by their ID or especially using useRef hook in React.js. Let me show you. So for example, you can see that I have created a basic React.js project in my computer, and in my app.tsx, first of all, I have to import a hook, import useRef from React, and then you can create here a variable like const input ref. You can give any name to this variable, and then I will type use ref, and here we need to provide it a default value. So I am going to provide null at this position. After this, inside our return statement where we need to write our JSX, I will create an input field, and for example, next let me type here br, and then I'm going to create a button. So for example, what we want, once user will click on the show data button, we will try to display the value that user will type inside our input field in an alert. So how you will do that? First of all, you need to connect this useRef with your input field. How you can do that? You can simply type here ref is equal to, you need to type here the ref attribute, and then you will type here input ref. So now it means the variable that we have defined here, we have synced this with our this input field. And now similarly, when user will click on show data, we need to set on click listener to this. So let me type here handle on click, and from here I will copy this function and let me create here this function like this. And now the last part is how you will access its value. Simply you will type here alert, and then you will type input ref dot current dot value. Okay, so this is the thing you need to keep in mind. First of all, you need to define the variable name here like input ref, and then inside this it provides us an object. So you need to use this current key to access this input field, and then you can perform multiple operations like its value, or maybe if you want to access something else. So now we have accessed this. Now let me run the application so we can see our output. So I will click on new terminal, and here I will type npm run dev. Let me open this link, and we need to beautify our output. First of all, I will create an h1 tag and wrap this in h1. That's it. Okay, so now you can see that. Let me zoom in a little bit, and now for example, if I type here find gap and if I click on show data, so you can see that in our alert the find gap text is displaying. So for example, if I type here Muhammad Fahim Hassan, and if I again click on show data, so you can see that Muhammad Fahim Hassan is appearing on our screen. So obviously you can do this by, you can get this input by ID. So for example, if I define an ID like my input, so the same step that you were doing in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you have to do the same step. For example, alert and document dot get element by ID, and here we need to provide its ID, which was my input, and then you can perform dot value to access its value. Again, let me refresh something data, and if I click on it, so you can see that the same data is appearing on it. Let me type here car, and if I again click on show data, so the car is displaying on our screen. So friends, this was our uncontrolled components in simple the uncontrolled components, we access the form elements directly, and those form elements, i.e. input fields or maybe text area, these are not controlled by React state. So these components are called uncontrolled components. So if you ever hear about uncontrolled component from somewhere, you should understand this concept. I hope that this video will be helpful for you. If you have any question, you can ask us in the comment section. I will try to answer your question. And in the last, if you have not learned our video about the control component, the link is in the below. You can watch that video. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel for our regular videos. And finally, thanks for watching.